This video will show you how to use the Speedgrader to grade Office Cloud assignments. Any assignment that is ready to be graded will show up here in the to-do list. I can see how many assignments need to be graded just by looking at the little icon that pops up next to it. To show you how to use the Speedgrader to evaluate a PowerPoint or a Word doc that a student has submitted, I'm going to click on this assignment here. Now, the only difference in my screen versus yours is that mine, I have turned off the student names, so you're only seeing student numbers. Everything else will look the same on your screen. Here I can click on the gradebook so that I can see the gradebook view of all of my students and all of the scores for this assignment. Here I can show or hide the grades, so if I wanted to display this with my kids and show them some of the work that other students have done, I could do so without showing the grades. And here are your general settings. At the top you'll see the title of the assignment, and it's also linked, so if you want to click on this, it will take you to the assignment page that your students saw. It'll show you the due date and the class for which this assignment has been completed. Over here you'll see how many have been graded, and you'll see the average score as you continue to grade. This right here shows me that this is the 6th student in my roster, so right now these numbers don't really mean much. If I was working my way through my list and this was 25 out of 55, I would know that I'm almost halfway through going through my whole roster. So here you will see that you can drop down and see all of your students. Again, these numbers are just random. And you will notice that you have some students with no icon whatsoever, and their number is kind of grayed out, and that means that that student has not submitted anything yet. They have not turned in the assignment. A student with an orange icon means that they have submitted and it has yet to be graded. And then you'll also see that if you have the green check mark, it means that the student has completed it and it has been graded. So this is my one of my 55 that have been graded so far. To begin grading, I would probably go to the top and find the first student who has submitted but needs to be graded. From here, I can look at the work that they have turned in. This is one single slide. I can see the assignment comments and when they posted that comment. And here I can give a grade, and I can say, "Great job, I love basketball too," and then I can hit submit. This will show you what time you gave the feedback. It'll be time-stamped, and they'll get to see their grade. To move on to the next one, I have two options. I can either go back up to the drop-down and scroll to find the next student with an orange dot, or I can use the arrows to click through. If I am waiting to grade this after everyone has submitted, then it really wouldn't be a bad thing to use these arrows back and forth. But because I am only looking at a handful that have submitted, it would be better for me to just use this drop down so that I can access them one at a time. Once I've graded all of the assignments, I can click on this icon to go back and see the gradebook view as well, and I can see that whole list. It'll look very similar to the Aspen gradebook, and so then at that point I can split my screen and easily transpose the grades from Canvas into Aspen. For student privacy, I'm not going to click on this to show you student names, but this is that next step, and from there you are all finished using the Speedgrader for a Office 365 Cloud assignment. If you have more questions, please see me, your IIC.